first thing I did want to touch on is I do want to say this, bro. I came to the realization that you have to be a little bit crazy to start screaming. Like, really think about that shit, bro. You have to be a little bit crazy if you want to start screaming. Because in reality, when you're screaming, you're not screaming to anybody, bro. It be a lot of times on here while you feel me? I got a few viewers in here and I'm chatting with people. I'm talking to people. Woo, 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 cool, whatnot. But a lot of times, I be in this shit talking to my damn self. That's just the reality of it. That's the reality of when you're a small screamer or when you finna start screaming, bro. It's gonna be a lot of days where it's just 1 or 2 viewers in that bitch and nobody's chatting. It is what it is. And you have to have that kind of mental illness to just say, fuck it. Act like I got a fucking Casanat chat or an I Show Speed chat that just non-exist moving, but you really talking to yourself, bro. You really talking to yourself. You really got to clip farm by yourself. You really got to react and do everything by yourself. And that's a bit of a mental illness, bro. People really sit in a room. Like, I can understand the bigger streamers because you in a room by yourself, but you talking to like a few thousand people, you feel me? A few hundred people in your chat. Even 20, 30 people in your chat. You vibing. But starting off when you got nobody to talk to and you just really sitting there chatting by yourself, asking yourself questions, answering your own questions, like that shit really be sick, bro. But it is what it is, bro. You got to fight through that shit, you feel me? If you really want this, if there's some shit you really want, you got to really fight through that shit, bro. There's no way around it, bro. Only way you gonna get big is if you feel like you're big, act like you're big, stay consistent, and you're gonna get to that point where you're comfortable, and that's how you get to that next level, bro. Like, you can't expect to know how to move with 100 people in your chat if you haven't sat there and got comfortable just talking on stream, bro. Like, my first couple streams where I didn't know what to do with myself, I didn't know how to organize and orchestrate this shit. Now, man, I be having so much shit planned in my notes on what videos to react to, what topics to react to. You feel me? Shit like that. Like, I'm already be on point, bro. Now, I come in here on point. I ain't got to do nothing but sit down and hit record. I know what I'm finna talk about. I know what videos I'm finna react to. I know what time I'm finna start, what time I'm finna end, bro. This shit is like free throws, bro. You got to shoot 100 free throws a day, bro. And me screaming every day now, that's like me hitting my free throws. You feel me? But that's just what come with this shit, man. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to D Moolah, bro. I used to see you feel me, doing your DJ shit, bro. You feel me? Like, it don't matter who in there, what's going on. You still doing your DJ shit, bro. I used to see that shit. You feel me? Like, that's the kind of vibe you gotta be on, bro. Cause all it takes is one good live, bro. One good live could change your shit. And you constantly upgrading, constantly getting your shit together. And that's how that shit be going, bro. Keep that shit going, bro. For real. Keep that shit pushing, bro. We gonna get to it. People gonna be looking at us crazy. Once that shit start going up too, they be like, damn, when all that happened? And you do it the same way as me, bro. You don't promote that shit on all your platforms. You get people who genuinely fuck with you in there. That's how you're supposed to do it. Let the algorithm do what it's supposed to do, bro. Don't promote that shit to nobody. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, bro. It's definitely a mental illness to start screaming, being able to talk to yourself, being able to answer yourself, being in a room by yourself, reacting to videos by yourself. All this shit is by yourself, and you just showing your personality to yourself, bro. You're really talking to yourself at the end of the day, at the beginning. Once the community come in, cool. But at the end of the day, you're still talking to yourself. But, hey, gotta be a little crazy to want what you want in life. You feel me?